Peace. That's all I have to say.
All right, y'all. So we got work in an hour. I haven't really the video's been mad short, too short for my liking. But I mean, I, I'm also proud of myself for being this consistent. Cause I didn't think it was gonna last as long. I'm not gonna lie, that was gonna last for 4 days. So it's pretty good. But I just wanted to come on here and just yap. I've been just thinking a lot, bro. That's what I do for the most part. Just think. For the first time in my life, I just feel very unsure about every path. Like the girl I'm talking to, the career path I want to go into, just everything is just I'm not confident in it, and I'm not liking that. I like to just whatever I'm doing, I like to be just super. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. I'm trying to, but it's I'm losing that. I've just been praying to God about it. I'm not asking for the inch. I just want, a sign or just. I don't like to lay in the inevitable. If it's not working, God, can you just show me? I know you try to teach me a lesson, but it's I don't know. I guess I'm just rushing things. I've been learning to be more patient. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to I started a plan. It's just saying put all your faith into God. Don't rely on your own understanding, which is actually tougher than just saying it. These man, I want people to understand how hard it is to be a Christian and actually be serious about it. Yeah, people say they're Christian, but they don't try to strengthen their faith. A lot of people who's a way more they have a way closer relationship to God than me, and some people who have a way less closer relationship to God. I'm trying to build that, as much as I can. Cause I feel like God's gonna bless me, and it's not. I feel like a lot of people say about, yeah, I love God, but some people just want to be a Christian just so they go to heaven. But for me, it's I really just love everything about God, and it's just I literally get chills just reading about it. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm just I just read the Bible so I go to heaven. I just pray so I go to heaven. I'm actually in love with that. But I still sin. I'm trying to just completely get rid of that. I'm not trying to be perfect, but it's man, if I could just get rid of that, then But yeah, man, it's I do find myself getting, and it's wrong, but I do find myself getting frustrated at God. Not necessarily at God, but just with myself and my relationship with God, if that makes sense. So I don't really get frustrated with God, or at God. It's just I be kind of I want to talk with Him, and when I'm talking with Him, I find myself just more angry than curious, But I still find myself a little curious too. But I do ask just so many questions, and I do pray about a lot of things. But I guess for me, it's I'm gonna be honest, I just want just simple things. So it's kind of hard. I'm just well, God, I just want this, I just want that. I just want to know, at least know if I'm going the right path, career-wise. I at least just want to know if this girl is the right one. If I'm going, if this is going to lead me towards happiness in the long run. Is she going to be the one for me? Is she going to help me? Is she going to ride for me? All this stuff. Is she going to be loyal? And it's I don't, I'm not at all blaming God, but it's man, it's just, it's still the uncertainty. But I've seen so many messages about, me just needing to be patient. That's the main thing I think God's trying to teach me this year is just be patient. I'm gonna give you that answer soon. You're gonna find out soon. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be I feel God's gonna be hey, you're gonna be happy in the long run. You gotta just wait. But it's man, it's so hard. It's so hard. My life is not hard. So I don't have a hard life. I don't struggle with a lot. So my parents, yeah, we've had money problems in the past, but it's always been overly good, and I don't have to struggle with anything. It's just right now I guess I'm struggling with becoming a man and just figuring out what I'm gonna do in my life in the long run. Figure out what's gonna be by my side. It's tough because I feel like I'm not appreciating the things I have now. Now, once it's so bad, but it's kind of hard when I have these things in my mind. Like, well, yeah, I appreciate these things, but it's like I think in the future too. I think long run, like I know in a couple years from now, I'm gonna want something different. And that's kind of an unhealthy mindset I have, but it's also, I think it's also good at the same time, because it's like if you're not worried about your future, then not worried. But if you're not like thinking about your future, you know, you're not really planning for it. I know I'm just yapping, but you know, that's why I made the channel for, just to kind of just like come back to it maybe later and just be like, okay, Nate, like you was right about some things, but you also, you know what I'm saying, you was tripping about some things, you know what I'm saying, you was just young, you didn't understand. But I feel like right now I'm just kind of young, I don't understand. You know, I want to understand, but it's, everything seems so like awkward and just confusing, and like, you know, I just want, you know what I'm saying, just like, okay, I don't know. And then, you know, like, just like career-wise, that's the most thing that's been like kind of like been on my mind. Like I just want to know like if I'm going in the right path, you know, if I'm doing the right things by, you know, doing this, doing that. Like, then I just don't want to be in a position where I have to like, okay, dang, I messed up, which that's cool. It's not the end of the world, but it's like I don't want to deal with any major setbacks. I guess that's a little unrealistic, but you know, like I said, I'm just learning. Just learning. I think God's trying to teach me like just patience, man. Just patience. Just be patient. Slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit, man. Slow down. Like you trying to do too much. And mind you, I'm only 19. Like even when I have these thoughts, I'm like, okay, like I'm only 19. I don't gotta be thinking about this. I should be out here thinking about, you know, other stuff. But it's like it'd be hard because it'd be in the back of my head. I'm just like I wanna just chill and not do nothing, but like, bro, off days are the worst. Off days I literally just sit there and just think, like it's bad, because I hate being lazy too. So I'd be like, okay, I gotta do something. I gotta either work out, I gotta clean, I gotta go out somewhere, do something like that's productive. Now I'm not saying go out and with friends, you know what I'm saying, I don't really do that for real. You know what I'm saying? But like in the back of my head, I gotta be like, okay, I gotta do something. I gotta do some schoolwork. I gotta clean. I gotta do something. Like I can't just not do anything. I can't be a binge day unless I'm sick. This every day is just like my brain is like on 100. I'm like a terrible overthinker, and it definitely plagues my friendships, my relationships, the dreams and aspirations I have, because it's like so much self-doubt and then so much like overthinking. Like, you know, it just messes up a lot. So I guess it's a gift and a curse, because it does help sometimes. Like sometimes when I overthink, it does help me figure out a solution. But I guess God is just teaching me right now, like, Nate, like everything's gonna be fine. Like you just overthinking it. Like your life is gonna be, I'm gonna bless you with so much. Like you don't understand yet. You don't understand it yet, and it's okay. I feel that's what God's trying to teach me. And yeah, I just had to yap real quick. But that's really all I have to say, man. You know, I've been just praying with God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do say the wrong things. I'm not perfect. I think God understands that. I'm just trying to do better. You know, I'm trying to live a sin-free life, which is not easy at all. You know, because you're still human. But yeah, man. Yeah. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna record for today, because there ain't really nothing going on. Say I just got work in about an hour. Probably come home and just chill. But yeah, my life is so good. It's just that's what makes me like even like I be thinking to myself, I was like, man, my problems ain't even that bad. Which makes me kind of go to the cycle where it's like I'm just like, man, you being, you know, so you crying about nothing. So it makes me even overthink even more, because like what if I'm just crying about nothing? Like what if I'm just overthinking? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like everything is just, I'm just overthinking about everything. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna, it's probably the only thing I'm gonna record today. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing really happening. So yeah, man. It's snowing now.
Bro, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like, all right. I thought they called a timeout right there.
It did. It busted right now.